Hey everyone, let's talk about something that might seem simple at first glance, but has a lot more depth than meets the eye. Ready? Let's get started. Welcome back to our platform where we celebrate diversity in all its forms. Today we're taking on an exciting topic, crossdressing. So let's dive right in. We're going to split this topic into different sections so it's easier to understand. First, let's travel back in time a bit. Cross-dressing isn't a new idea. It's been around for ages. Back in the good old days of Shakespeare, men used to dress up as women in plays because women weren't allowed to act. Can you imagine? Nowadays, we have awesome shows like Chicago and Hedwig and The Angry Inch, which really show off the talent of both men and women playing different gender roles. Then there were those brave women throughout history who disguised themselves as men to fight in wars or do things that women were unsupposed to do. And in different cultures, people have always used clothing to tell stories, hide their identity, and express themselves. When we talk about cross-dressing today, we're part of a long and interesting conversation that's been going on for centuries. Now, let's talk about why people choose to cross-dress. Well, for many folks, it's about expressing yourself. It's a way to explore your creativity and try out different looks. Some love dressing up in traditionally feminine clothes, like flowing dresses or rocking. Traditionally masculine pieces like sharp suits and cool shoes. It's all about mixing and matching and having fun with your style. Others use cross-dressing to express their gender identity. They might feel a strong connection to a gender different from the one they were assigned at birth and find comfort and joy in expressing that through their clothing choices. When it comes to cross-dressing, it's not just about the clothes. It's about the whole experience. Many people enjoy doing makeup, doing their hair, picking out accessories and creating a look that makes them feel confident and beautiful. For some, it's a chance to step into a different world and become someone new, whether it's a superhero, a glamorous movie star, or a historical figure. Cross-dressing allows people to embody different personas and bring them to life through their appearance. And let us not forget the confidence and bravery it takes to express yourself in a world that sometimes doesn't understand. It's not always easy to break the rules and go against societal norms. But for many, the freedom and empowerment that comes with cross-dressing is worth it. Of course, it's important to remember that everyone's journey is unique. Some people cross-dress for a night out on the town, while others incorporate it into their everyday lives. Some prefer to do it alone, while others find community and support in groups or clubs. No matter how you choose to cross-dress, it's a personal decision and should be respected and celebrated. But let's take a moment to talk about the flip side of the coin. Sometimes cross-dressing can be challenging. Not everyone around you might understand or accept your choices, and that can be hurtful and confusing. You might face rude comments, unwanted stares, or even discrimination because of the way you look. It's important to remember that you're not alone, and there are people who care about you and support you for who you are. Find your people, whether it's friends, family members, or online communities. Surround yourself with those who uplift you and help you feel comfortable in your own skin. And here's a big one: safety. We want you to feel safe and comfortable when you're expressing yourself. Remember, if you're ever in a situation that makes you feel uncomfortable or unsafe, you have the right to remove yourself. Don't hesitate to leave if something or someone makes you feel uneasy. Your well-being is the most important thing. Now, let's talk about a really important point: the difference between cross-dressing and being transgender. While these terms are sometimes used interchangeably, they actually mean different things. Being transgender means that your gender identity differs from the gender you were assigned at birth. On the other hand, cross-dressing involves wearing clothing typically associated with a different gender. In essence, transgender is about internal identity, while cross-dressing is about external expression. Both are valid and important in their own right, and both deserve respect and understanding. Here's a cool fact. Cross-dressing has been around in different cultures throughout history for various reasons. For example, in ancient Greece, actors wore masks and costumes to perform different roles. In Japan, the art of cross-dressing is deeply rooted in traditional theater. Some cultures even have festivals or events dedicated to cross-dressing and gender play. It's fascinating how many different ways there are to express yourself through clothing and appearance around the world. Now, let's talk about how cross-dressing can be a form of self-expression. When you put on a bold outfit, you're making a statement. It's like an art form where you're the artist and your clothes are the canvas. You can express your creativity, your mood, or your personality through the way you dress. Maybe you're feeling girly today, so you rock a flowy pink dress and sparkly high heels. Or maybe you're feeling fierce and powerful, so you go for a leather jacket, ripped jeans, and some combat boots. It's all about finding what makes you feel like your true self and embracing it wholeheartedly. And let's not forget about the power of makeup and accessories. A bold lipstick, a statement necklace, or a pair of funky sunglasses can really complete your look and make you feel like $1,000,000. It's amazing how much your appearance can affect your confidence and self-esteem. When you look good, you feel good. Let's talk about the importance of acceptance and challenging stereotypes. In a world that often tries to box us into gender roles and expectations, cross-dressing can be a powerful way to break free. It allows you to challenge societal norms and show the world that you don't have to conform to anyone else's expectations. When you cross-dress, you're making a statement. You're saying, I'm not afraid to be myself, and I refuse to let anyone else define me. It's a brave and empowering thing to do. And guess what? You don't have to choose just one style. You can mix and match elements from different aesthetics to create something that's uniquely yours. Maybe you love the elegance of a little black dress, but want to add a touch of edginess with some chunky boots. Go for it. Or maybe you want to rock a classic suit, but add a pop of color with a bright shirt underneath. There are no rules when it comes to self-expression. Alright, let's wrap it up. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button and share it with your friends. And if you haven't already, subscribe to stay in the loop with our awesome content. Remember, you're amazing just the way you are. And if you want to learn more about gender diversity, check out our platform's resources for educators and students. Thanks for joining us. Until next time.